G'day, welcome back to the channel. So, I've decided today to come down to my local gold bearing creek, have a bit of a pan. So, here I am. It's a beautiful spot. Oh, there's my shovel. Let me get down here for you guys, if I don't fall over, because it is a bit of a mission. But, as they say with adventures, half the fun's getting there, half the fun's finding the spot. So have a look. Only a skinny little beauty, but does contain gold. So I'm going to be walking along, looking for spots where I can have a dig. Spots like this. Nature's sluice boxes. So stick with me, have a look, see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be a fun adventure. Every adventure is fun because I'm not sitting at home on the sofa. So get out there, guys, grab your shovel, grab your pan, get out there and have some fun. All right, let's see what happens. Woo! Tiny speck there, guys, and not missing the lead rubbish stuff that we always find. Anyway, that's what it's all about. I want to keep searching. I want to keep looking for a spot in this bloody beautiful location. Sweating bullets, but that's what it's all about. All right, guys, I want to keep going. I got some gold to find to show you guys. All right, see you soon. Woo! So here's what I'm going to do. I've got this bucket full of classified dirt. I'm not going to have a look at that yet because honestly, if there's any gold, it's probably in the bottom of this bucket. It's probably worked its way down. So instead of being disappointed, I'm going to wait and I'll show you guys at the end when I've panned off all of this dirt. Nothing. Well, that's why it's called prospecting, because we are looking for a spot where we can set up and find some good gold. I'm gonna keep looking. See you soon. I didn't need to walk across it. I just wanted to prove to myself again that I've still got it in my legs, that I'm still a young fella. I made it. Just a little challenge. Luckily, the challenge didn't go wrong, and I didn't end up down there in the drink. You know, you're getting old when simple things like this make you feel young again. Woohoo! All right, so I've been digging hole after hole, looking for gold, and I've come across sort of what I'm looking for. So if you look down here, I found this rock here. I don't know if you can really see it with all these branches in the way, but I'll get you nice and close. This rock here has formed like a wall, and all these rocks behind it are really tightly packed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dig that out, put it through a sieve, and then I'm going to pan it, and hopefully there's going to be some gold. But that's what it's all about. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to show you guys a couple of specks of gold at the end. But I love it. I'm here having fun. Where else would I rather be? All right, stick around because I'm on the hunt. All right, so I've got all the dirt out. It's in my classifier. What I do now is classify. Why do I classify? It takes all the dirt off the rocks, so any gold that may be attached to that will obviously be then ready to be panned. It also gets rid of things like glass, big rocks that make panning difficult. So I just shake it all down, work it, so that all the smaller stuff so now these are all clean. I can get rid of them. And then what I do, I've changed pans. I just love this pan. I break it all up, make sure the gold can sink to the bottom. Always be careful using your hands, guys, because they are oily, and oil and water don't mix, so it ends up sometimes carrying the gold out with it. The gold will float on the oil and then it will just wash away in the pan, so always be careful. But I've been in this creek now for a couple of hours and my hands are certainly not oily, they're more pruny, so I'll be fine. So like I've said in my previous video, just agitating it to break up all those rocks or separate all those rocks so the gold's got room to sink. So the first few times you have to do a really good job to make sure the gold gets to the bottom, and then we just wash it off. You guys can have a bird's eye view. Gold sinking, washing off the rubbish. Gold sinking, washing off the rubbish. Sinking, washing. Alright, I'll give this a swirl, and if there's anything in there, you guys will be the first ones to see it. Alright, so only a couple of nanodots. Come over here and I'll show you. So not much in there, guys, but you can see 1, 2, 3 little dots in there. Actually, there's even 4 or 5 up there. So that's only the very top off that spot. So now I'm going to go a little bit deeper, and hopefully we're about to hit the jackpot. All right, legends, stick with me. Woo! All right, so this is pan 2 from that same hole. Let's have a look what we got. Come in nice and close. You're all part of the family. Oh, look at that. Nice little piece. It's not even a sticker, but it's a nice piece nonetheless. So I'm going to take another shovel or 2 out of that hole, and I'll see you back here for pan number 3. Woo! All right, so 3rd pan from that hole, and I know this is a good one because as I was panning it, I could see gold at the back. So I think we've hit the spot where I'll come back another day with the sluice. Well, maybe get a high banker in here. So come in, guys, because I know this is going to be a good one. I've already seen it. Have a look at that. That is a spectacular pan of gold. Look at that. So pan number 3, getting down to the bottom. I had the Yabby pump that out. So for those that don't know, that are new to the game, we use a Yabby pump. We suck out the dirt from the bottom because no matter how good you are with your scoop or your hand, you can't get the rocks and the gravels and the gold that's right on the bottom of all those crevices. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to do a little video for you guys on how to possibly lose gold. Anyway, stick with me. It's going to be fun. See you in a couple of seconds. Okay guys, so here we are. What I want to do, I want to show you how hard it is to actually lose gold out of a pan. So I have a lot of people that tell me they don't want to start panning because they're afraid that if they get pan in their gold, they're just going to wash it away and waste their time. So have a look here. Out of that last pan, I got this piece of gold. I'm going to drop that in there. You can see it in there. Now, I'm going to pan the wrong way. And let's see if it's still in there at the end. I'm taking a risk because it might end up back in the bottom of the lake, the creek. But that's the risk I'll take for you guys. A bit of science. So, imagine that you're really just swirling it around like crazy, not being careful at all. And then you're just letting it out like this. Now remember, what you should be doing is really just doing little bits like this. But once again, you're just being crazy, you're not being careful. Bits are going over the side. You're not being careful, remember, you don't know what you're doing. It's your first time panning. You're being really rough. You're just letting it fall out. You don't really care because you don't know what you're doing. You're just here to have a good Sunday. Sweet. And then we get to the end and we think, oh, I wonder if I've got any. So let's have a look. Is that bit still in there? Yes, it is. Right there. So, as you can see, you don't have to be good at panning. You just got to make sure you shake the living daylight out of it so that the gold gets to the bottom. And then if you're rough and you don't know what you're doing, like I was just doing then, the gold will still be in there. So get out there and have some fun, guys. Don't let those sorts of stories that people tell you about gold escaping from your pan stop you from having an adventure. Well, I'm done. When I get home, I'll dry up all the gold, do a little weigh up. There's not going to be much, but it's worth a weigh up anyway because that's what it's all about. All right, legends, I'm going to be back in the car soon. I'm going to head home. I'll see you guys for the weigh up. Woo!